First up is 9.1, which is National American Indian Heritage Month resolution. So for that one, I would like to get a motion on the table to begin it. Anybody want to read a motion? Go ahead, Kristen, please.
I recommend the approval of a resolution in support of November as National American Heritage Month 2021.
Great, and we have a second from Nate Donovan, I believe. So, okay, and with that, I'll turn it over to you, Superintendent Kingsley.
Members of the board and the community with us this evening, we are very honored to have one of our proud principals, Ms. Tommy Sue Cox, who will speak to this resolution. Tommy Sue, I want to thank you for joining us. She comes from a bloodline of administrators and a really proud principal. I'm just really excited that she's here personally to speak to this particular resolution this evening.
Welcome.
Thank you. Yes, thank you for inviting me. I don't often have opportunities to wear my traditional clothes. Yat shike do shidene. Shitami Sue Cox dinishia. Tachitni nishle. Bilagana bashishchin. Toda chitni dashiche. Bilagana dashanele. President Fev, directors of the board, and Superintendent Kingsley, good evening. My name is Tommy Sue Cox. I am a member of the Navajo Nation. My maternal clan is Red Running into the Water, and I am born for the white people. My paternal grandfather's clan is Bitterwater, and my paternal grandparents are white people. I was born and raised on the Navajo Reservation in Shiprock, New Mexico, where I also held my first teaching job as a first grade teacher. I'm now the principal at Laurel Elementary School of Arts and Technology and have served Poudre School District in that role for 20 years. As a member of the Diné tribe, on behalf of Native nations and tribes, I want to thank you, directors of the board, for passing the resolution to recognize November as Native American Heritage Month. While there are many tribes that celebrate their cultures in various ways, this month is to honor and celebrate all of the indigenous peoples and their contributions to our country. Your action tonight honors, recognizes, and brings value to the many tribes and native nations of North America. Ahyahat. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Tommy Sue. Board members, would anybody like to make comments, or you want to? Sure, go right ahead. Why don't you read that resolution?
Okay. Resolution in support of National American Indian Heritage Month 2021. Whereas, in 1990, Congress passed and President George H.W. Bush signed into law a joint resolution designating the month of November as the first National American Indian Heritage Month, also known as Native American Indian Month. And whereas, Poudre School District respectfully acknowledges that our school community is built on the traditional and ancestral homes of the Arapaho, Cheyenne, and Ute nations and peoples. The area was also a site of trade, gathering, and healing for numerous other Native tribes. And whereas, Native American communities face cultural and systemic barriers to an inclusive and equitable education, Poudre School District commits to close the equity and opportunity gaps for these students and promises to create and uphold equitable, inclusive, and rigorous educational opportunities, experiences, and outcomes. And whereas, the Poudre School District Board, Administration, and staff are committed to making Poudre School District a welcoming community for all students and staff, and we recognize there is more work ahead of us. Equity, diversity, and inclusion are fundamental values in Poudre School District, ensuring that all students and staff are valued for who they are. Now, therefore, the Poudre School District Board of Education does hereby proclaim the month of November 2021 Native American Month in Poudre School District and encourages students, staff, and the community to celebrate the excellence and enriching contributions made from our Native American communities of the past and present.
Thank you, Kristen. Other board comments on this one? Okay.
So, if nobody else.
Go ahead, Kristen.
Okay, so if nobody else, I just wanted to point out that we do have a CSU. Has a number of events coming up. So if you would like to participate, there's one going on. It's actually happening tonight, and then tomorrow night as well. It'll be featuring Native American dishes at the Aspen Grill in the Laurie Student Center. On Wednesday and Thursday, the 10th and the 11th of November, they're going to be showing the documentary of Home from School, the Children of Carlisle documentary film and panel discussion. And that's going to be both at CSU, and then on Thursday it'll be at the Lyric, so you can always join them there. And then there's also some art gallery receptions and a community harvest dinner that'll be happening in the following week. So please go ahead and take part in any of that you would wish. It should be a great experience.
Great. Other comments? Okay, and Kristen, thank you again for bringing this forward. Tommy Sue for helping us remember that we're all trying to make a safe space for every student in the district. Much appreciated. With that, Lexi, I'll take a roll call vote, please.
TJ Anderson,
Aye.
Nate Donovan,
Aye.
Kristen Draper,
Aye.
Christoph Ev,
Aye.
Rob Pedersen,
Aye.
Carolyn Reed,
Aye.
Jessica Zamora.
Aye.
Motion passes 7-0.